Have you ever wondered why you exist or what your purpose in this vast universe might be? This question, which may seem simple on the surface, is actually a profound paradox. It's a question that has puzzled philosophers for centuries, and it's at the heart of a school of thought known as existentialism. Existentialism seeks to unravel the enigma of existence, to understand why we are here and what our purpose is. It doesn't offer easy answers or universal truths. Instead, it focuses on the individual, on our personal existence and the freedom we have to shape our own lives. It emphasizes the importance of choice, of making decisions that define who we are and what we stand for. The existentialists believe that we must confront the paradox of existence head-on, that we must grapple with it in order to find meaning in our lives. Existentialism, a term coined in the 20th century, has a history that traces back to the 19th century. And so our journey begins. The birth of existentialism is often attributed to the works of Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche, a German philosopher. Kierkegaard, in his writings, challenged the norms of his time, encouraging individuality and authenticity. He proposed that each person should live in accordance with their own subjective values rather than conforming to societal expectations. This idea of personal freedom and responsibility forms a cornerstone of existentialism. Nietzsche, on the other hand, introduced the concept of will to power, asserting that individuals should strive for the highest possible position in life. He rejected the notion of universal truths, arguing that they limit human potential. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasized the importance of self-realization and the embracing of one's unique existence. These pioneering philosophers, Kierkegaard and Nietzsche, left an indelible mark on the philosophy of existentialism. Their ideas of individuality, authenticity, and freedom influenced subsequent existentialist philosophers, shaping the course of this philosophical movement. While Kierkegaard and Nietzsche set the groundwork, existentialism evolved and took on new dimensions in the 20th century. In the 20th century, existentialism found its most vocal advocates in philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre, Albert Camus, and Simone de Beauvoir. Jean-Paul Sartre, a French philosopher and playwright, is best known for his assertion that existence precedes essence. What does this mean? In simple terms, Sartre argued that we first exist, we find ourselves in the world, and then it's up to us to define who we are. There's no predefined pattern we must fit into, no fixed human nature we must conform to. We are, as he put it, condemned to be free. Meanwhile, Albert Camus, another French philosopher, introduced the concept of the absurd. For Camus, life is a series of meaningless events. We strive to find order and reason, but the universe remains indifferent and chaotic. This disconnect between our expectations and reality is what he called the absurd. Simone de Beauvoir, a French writer and philosopher, took existentialism a step further by exploring existential ethics. She proposed that our actions must be based on an authentic and responsible choice. We are not just individuals, isolated and free. We exist in a world with others, and our actions inevitably affect them. Thus, our freedom comes with responsibility. These philosophers, despite their different views, shared a common belief that life's meaning is not predetermined, but something we must create for ourselves. So, what have we learned about existentialism? In our journey through the fascinating landscape of existentialism, we've encountered a philosophy deeply committed to individual existence and freedom. This is a school of thought that places you, the individual, at the center of the philosophical universe. It asserts that you're not just a passive observer, but an active participant, tasked with the responsibility of shaping your own life. Our exploration took us back to the origins of existentialism, where we met two towering figures, Kierkegaard and Nietzsche. These intellectual giants laid the groundwork for what would become a major philosophical movement. They championed the idea that existence precedes essence, that we must first exist before we can define who we are. The 20th century saw existentialism evolve and mature under the guidance of thinkers like Sartre, Camus, and Beauvoir. They expanded upon the ideas of their predecessors, delving deeper into the human condition and our place in the world. They grappled with the big questions of life, death, and the meaning of existence, sparking conversations that continue to this day. To sum up, existentialism is not a mere philosophical curiosity. It's a call to action, a challenge. It's an invitation to step up, to engage with life's uncertainties, and to forge our own path in a universe that often seems indifferent to our struggles and triumphs. Existentialism, at its core, challenges us to confront the uncertainties of existence and to create our own meaning in a seemingly indifferent universe.